Yo guys, Starts Gogeta back at it again, and today we're going to be looking at just most, of Wave 1 of Transformers Rise of the Beast, the Studio Series. Now, I do not have Freezer. That's the only one that I'm missing. That is it. But other than that, I literally got everybody. So, as you can see, a line. There you go. God damn it. There they all are. Now, I bet you're wondering, why the hell do I have two Bumblebees? Well, that's what she asked until she stopped freaking replying to me anymore. But, god damn it. No, the thing is that, well, you can tell that one of them is literally missing a door window, and the other thing is that the face paint is a hell of a lot different. Man, this guy's like literally staring into your soul at knife point, just asking where the money is. But, yeah. Anyways, Scourge, Battletrap, Air Razor, Cheetor, Bumblebee, and RC. Awesome. So we're just going to be going over them individually, and I'm not going to be filming how they transform, because that looked so freaking beautiful whenever I did with the 2009 Leader Class Optimus Prime. That looked so phenomenal. Now, if you can tell that the camera is staying still while I move it around and everything, is because, well, I got a stand for it right now, which is great. So for my toy reviews and everything, it looks a hell of a lot better, I guess. So yeah, here we go. So we are going to start off with the smallest being RC, then we're going to work our way up to Scourge. Alright, let's begin with this. And here we have RC. Now, she's got her little pea shooter, I guess you can call it. Now, she did have two in the movie, but I guess they just had like certain budget cuts and everything like that. Overall articulation for a very small figure is actually very nice. Now, the backpack is a little off, I guess. I mean, I understand of how they were trying to get that nice sleek motorcycle from a very sleek robot mode, and the transformation just like being overall like weird and everything. And like if this actually became the chest, it would result in an even bigger robot mode and kind of hinder the size comparisons with the rest of the Transformers. And since Studio Series kind of like really try to go for that size accuracy. And as you can tell, that this figure is more based off from her concept art, because the headlights from the vehicle mode do not show up in the movie, but here they do. And the head sculpt, I must say, is also very, very shown from the concept art as well. And she doesn't have the Ducati label on her leg due to copyright and everything like that, but she still ends up like freaking looking like one, so I don't know why that was an issue. But then again, this leg actually shows up in the vehicle mode, so I kind of understand why it kind of looked weird. So opposing ability, you got a waist swivel if you get the backpack out of the way, but it is also part of the transformation. So ball joint at the neck, can sort of look up, look down a bit, and look left and right, yada yada yada, just average ball joint. Do a full range 360 with both arms, and can do a 360 swivel right here, no wrist swivel, and can do kick that high and do a kick about that far. The leg kibble and the back kibble kind of hinder it going further. And beautiful spread. Jobby, nod to Jobby the Hong. And no feet swivel. Oh my goodness! I just realized that there is a little paint glob right here. I got this one from Amazon, so a little something that I have to warn you about. If you order online, you'll possibly run into the problem of like getting like hindered copies of the figures. But overall, she's all right. Like, a little paint glob doesn't really hurt. But if it's like anything to my Studio Series 38 Optimus Prime, you'll end up with like a wrong part. He came with literally two of the same knee parts, even though they're supposed to be opposite for both legs. So yeah, there's that. So this transformation is rather simple, so it's not going to take too long. But like I said, I'm not going to go over the transformation since it's just like my big grimy hand is just going to be in the way. So I'm just going to do what like Sheep Wielder does and just like cuts off into the vehicle mode and lays his basically criticisms towards it or anything like that. So here we go. Vehicle mode away. And here we have the vehicle mode. I keep on saying vehicle mode, the motorcycle mode. Man, it's true. I don't know what motorcycles are. Also, something I didn't point out is that you can actually remove this and for better kibble management, I guess. But anyways, very good looking Ducati. I don't know what exact model it was, but it looks very nice. Nice, sleek, and very good kibble management besides the obvious hands. And with my copy, oh, it already clipped off. Right here, if you can see it, I'm pointing it with my right thumb right there, and you can see a straight line. That finger part was like dangling a little bit, but yeah, it fully just came off, I guess. Okay, there we go. And doesn't really do much. I mean, it's a freaking motorcycle, so there's that. I mean, it deals with the kibble rather well, minus the hands, but then again, like, what else could you do? And you can store the gun underneath here. Looks very good. The paint is all, like, pretty much basic. I have a hard time standing it sometimes, but it behaves while I'm recording it, of course. It does that. Focus, goddammit. Also, are people really gonna stick their hands that like far below to freaking ride their motorcycle? Like, will they really like stick their hand that low? I mean, I guess. If you're like one of those crazy chicks who ride them like crazy, like that freaking chick from freaking Golden Boy. Adult kind of funny. So yeah, that is gonna be it for RC. So let's move on to Bumblebee. And here we have Bumblebee, and as you can see, I got both of them. And noticeable, like, big elephant in the room, the face sculpts are rather different. Well, not really the face sculpts, but the face paint. And that you can see, focus, and that you can see that this one is utterly superior. Now, I know why they did it like that, because his like underneath his eyes, like in his cheeks, they had yellow there. But what they could have done was just like do what they did here with like putting the gray everywhere it needed to be, and just like do a little yellow slits. That's it. Like right here, they just like globbed almost everything with yellow and then just like put a little bit of gray there. And also like there's a little like, I don't know if these like little paint globs just everywhere, and I'm starting to see like that as a noticeable thing whenever I order whatever figure I want from online, is that usually they do this shit. Like, I don't know if you can really see it, but I mean, compare it to that, this is a lot cleaner. And I got this guy from the theater. Weird, I know, but I got this guy from the theater, and I got this guy from Amazon alongside with RC. And now, okay, fall. Fall. G1 reference. So, now I guess you're wondering, like, how the hell I got this guy. And, Air Razor from the theater, well, a very nice person was just, like, giving out these, figures. And, for, like, little, like, Cinemark shit, I honestly don't understand. But the thing was is that they were just like giving them out along. I think they were also giving out the. They were giving out the little popcorn buckets of Optimus Prime's face, but they said that they were out. And I also wanted Battle Trap, and they said that they were out of Battle Trap. Shit, Scourge fell. I don't want Scourge to fall. He's got clear plastic on the back, and that's a big issue. Man. So overall, when you take these paint globs out of question and that obvious freaking yeah, that it literally came like that. Like I searched through the box and everything to see if that like if it fell and for me to just like press it on or something like that, but no, it was like nowhere to be found. Oh right, my brother transformed it. But no, it was just like it was like this. It was literally just like that, and I was like, okay. And then I ran into this guy at the theater because some guy was just giving them out, and I mean the articulation and everything is still pretty all right. It's just like these little noticeable things just like kind of make it a little meh. But that's why this guy comes in and he's just like freaking utterly superior. Now, and like to make the little things make it utterly superior. Now, does that make this a bad one? No. Now, if you just want to like get this guy to give to your kid, and that's fine. That is completely fine. But for you collectors out there that really wanted to like make it look good, then I think that to try to find this like physical copy in a store or see if somebody's like selling them on the side at like a freaking I don't know, flea market or like giveaway area. I don't know. I still don't know why that guy was just at the theater just like giving the shits away for free. And I literally like looked over to see if there was anything on it or any like and see if there was like drugs in the box or something like that because it was a little sketch. But yeah, there was none of that, thank God, because I didn't want to get involved with shit like that. And I even made sure, I didn't get it for free. I did buy it, but I don't know if this guy was just like giving them out. I don't know. I don't know. Like I got this about like more than a month ago, so I think I'm okay. I think I'm all right. And if this guy's like watching the video or something, like you better not be a shady fucker because I don't want to be freaking like taken to prison or something. Anyways, the sword is has no freaking gray paint on it to indicate that it is a blade. I mean, it like obviously it's a freaking blade. I could see that, but it's just like, bro, you you can't really say that you lost budget due to freaking like painting blades gray. Like, you gave this thing like freaking gray paint, even though there should be yellow parts on it. But I don't know. The overall articulation, you I guess you kind of have to get the backpack out of the way, and it really condenses the backpack rather well. And it's like what every other Bumblebee has done. Like, this transformation, like, when it comes down to the upper torso, has been done more than once. Like, it has become famous ever since the Bayverse came along. So, waist swivel. It can do a full 360, but the back kibble kind of gets in the way. Full arm swivel, no, right there. And it can kick this far, go back that far, kind of gets in the way. The backpack kind of gets in the way of that. And kind of a swivel, it has a thigh swivel right here. Awesome. So he can be a little sassy. And knee bend, and it actually holds its spot rather well. Like the hit, like there's no like ratchets or anything, but if this stuff feels very tight, and I like it. This guy can really hold a pose and like not lose it. Like he's like do a shake test on him. Like, dude, this man is not moving, and that's good. I really like that. And he has a very, very deep pivot. Like, look at that. Like, good lord, look at that pivot. And It can't go up and down. Sad. But yeah, but it can swivel though. So you can kind of do all kinds of poses with them. Bumblebee is just overall very, very posable. And I'm really liking how he's looking. I just really like this design as well. Looked beautiful in the movie. Just overall looks so fucking fantastic. So yeah, let's get him to his Camaro mode because it looks absolutely fucking lit. And here we have the Camaro mode. Now this looks magnificent. I love the off-road Camaro mode. Now, if this kind of looks familiar right here, it's because of the Jeep Bumblebee, and that I do have. And it, like, overall, it's kibble management. Other than this, looks very awesome. I really like the lake conversion here. Oh, come on, snap in a little bit more. There you go. And something to point out is that this whole hood piece, that's basically the backpack, doesn't exactly tab in all the way, no matter how much you try. Like, you can just try to push it in as much as you want, and it doesn't really tab in all the way, which kind of messes with the alignment of the of that right there. Like, that is how clean it should look right there, but it doesn't sit like that. Kind of lame, but it's all right. And also something that didn't show up in the movie was this, like these stripes coming from the roof of the car. And also, if you can't tell, this piece right here is a whole separate yellow from this one right here. Like, it stands out. It stands out massively. But it still does not hinder how the vehicle looks. I just love this off-road Camaro mode. Love the bumper. I would love to own a Camaro that looks like this. Like, shit, I'd be riding in that motherfucker constantly. And the weapon storage is pretty damn neat. For the sword, that is. The gun, I mean, it's a little off. Come on, get in there. Get the bug in there. Come on. Good lord. There you go. It fits in there nice and snug. And there's a little peg right here. And there are little pegs, these yellow pegs right here, that you just stick that in. Pegs don't like me. There we go. Yeah, it looks a little off, but like, because in the other Bumblebees, they usually like stick the cannon somewhere in there, but not this time. But that's all with its weapon storage and everything. And at some pieces, like, the wheels don't exactly like freaking roll with it like the back wheels do. Like, you have to kind of like press on it for it to go, but I mean, it doesn't really hinder it all that much. But like I said, it's just overall still looks very badass. I love how it looks. I would love to own a Camaro that looks like this. So yeah, this is Bumblebee. Now onto our Air Razor. And here we have Air Razor. Now, she did not transform in the movie at all. Here, now we're getting the taller bots. You can, it's so shadowy. Good lord, I wish I had like more light system. I wish I had more money to afford that. But, she did not transform, and this is more to her like concept art, I must know, like, from what I've seen. Like, because if you look at the head, it looks nothing like how she did in the movie, and also she just like straight up did not transform in the movie. And this should not be spoilers because, well, bro, that movie's been out for literally a month now. They got it on digital. I like literally have it on digital already. So and I've literally watched it already like 6 times. So, and I actually kept count of how many times I watched this movie. Like, good lord, but, it's basically Kingdom Air Razor, like, down to a T. It's just like, literally Kingdom Air Razor. That's literally all it is. It's Kingdom Air Razor. Not that it's a bad thing. I really like this head sculpt. And, if this design came into the movie, I would have loved that. It would have looked great. Except, like, if this was more updated to the Falcon mode that we got to see in the movie. Like, if it ended up looking like that, shit, I would have been down. That design would be awesome. But that's not what we ended up with, so we got this. And articulation wise, it would have a 360, but the wing's kind of in the way. So, and this is another 360. Like, good lord, she looks like a Valkyrie, yeah, from God of War. But there's that. You're supposed to peg them onto right there, but every time I try to do that, it doesn't want to sit. So I just let it sit like this. And she has a trouble time trying to stand because of this massive ass backpack. And head's kind of on a swivel, but it's kind of limited. Can look up without freaking. Okay, can look up that far, look down, not at all. And she has a waist swivel, but you have to move the Falcon head out of the way for it to activate it. And then she can kick up this far, pretty damn far, and then kick back that far. The backpack kind of limits that. Beautiful, beautiful spread. And also, I didn't go over that with Bumblebee, but he does have a good spread, I think. And can get a little shashy as well. And then the got a ball joint here at the foot, but the best he can really do is swivel. That's really it. And the hands, well, they do that, but that's mostly for the transformation. So yeah, like very basic articulation, but that doesn't make her any bad. Like, dude, she's awesome. She looks very cool. And if she like showed up in the movie in her robot mode, like looking like this, bro, that would have been freaking cool. We would have seen a Cybertronian Valkyrie from freaking God of War. So that would have been awesome. And paint wise, rather basic. I mean, it has nothing too extravagant on it, and some places aren't really painted. So yeah, I mean, it does look like the concept art. So then those colors were kind of like but the colors that they did eventually go with in the movie looks honestly vastly superior than the kind of vomit colors. I mean, like, I don't know what else to call them, like bronzish colors. But like I keep on saying like it makes it sound like I hate this figure, but I actually don't. It looks very badass and it looks very cool. She looks very awesome. So yeah, let's get her to her Falcon mode. And here she is in her Falcon mode. Now I kind of put her in the like bird perching kind of look, and yeah, it's literally just the concept art, and it's literally just the robot mode doing a weird ass pose, and letting just the wings and everything take it. But if you like look at her from the back, yeah, she looks pretty damn good. Like spreading the wings, like look at that. That is obviously like an awesome looking falcon right there. But just like looking from the front, kind of breaks the, or like the side kind of breaks the sculpt. So I gotta say that the Falcon mode was pretty much kind of an afterthought, but it literally transforms the same way. The same way that the Kingdom version does. It's literally 1-to-1. She can open her beak. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's not that noticeable. It's a little lackluster. But yeah, it go back in there. But still looks pretty damn cool. I have nothing much else to say. It's just like it's literally the Kingdom figure all over all over again, and it's just like it's literally just the robot mode doing a weird ass pose, and just that, yeah, it's just like there, like just look at that. That just does not look right. It just looks very off. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Um, I did not think the video was gonna last this long, so I'm gonna end it here and make a two-part to this thing. Two-part. But for the three figures that I have gone over, let's rank them out. So obviously the best for me out of this three that I have talked about today is going to be Bumblebee. I really love this figure. It just has good articulation and just like it can hold a pose rather well, and the paint is very phenomenal on it, and especially the new face on it looks very good, and just the Camaro mode looks very badass. And then second place, I have to give it to RC. Um, just very good looking motorcycle mode, and very good for a core class figure, and just does what a motorcycle does. Just looks very swift and elegant, and just that's just how RC is, and just like very looks very well. And then third place obviously goes to Air Razor. The transformation's simple. It's very simple, but it's just like the robot mode kibble is very much there. It's very there. It's very like I don't know how else to explain it. It's just like it's very noticeable, and kind of breaks the swift and elegancy of it. But the robot mode looks very nice, and like although very basic because it's just like it's literally the Kingdom figure all over again, but but the thing is that it's not a bad sculpt. It's a very good figure. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today. I'm going to be reviewing the other three that I have, and being Cheetor, Battletrap, and Scourge, and stay tuned for that. Other than that, other videos that I'm thinking about doing, I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna reboot my Transformers: Rise of the Beast review because I kind of didn't exactly. I wish I had written down my criticisms and like my pros and cons and everything like that, and not gone too back and forth about it. So I'm definitely gonna be rebooting that, and a lot of criticisms and everything have changed so far, and there are other things that I'd like to talk about the movie. And other videos that I would like to talk about, Godzilla 1, -1. I'd really like to talk about that and look over the trailer. I have not watched it yet. I have not watched it. I just like saw little pictures of it. I have not seen it, so I would like to talk about that. And other than that, not much else. Up until something else cool shows up from either Transformers, Godzilla, or Dragon Ball. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more of me, and go subscribe to Sheep Wielder. He's fucking amazing. He's funny as hell, and that's gonna be all for today. And this has been Thirsty Gogeta signing out. Peace.